The only way you can communicate with your central nervous system, the only way you can give your body a message to change something is environment. You put the body in a harsh environment and force certain tissues to go to fatigue or fail. Hi, my name is John Jaquish. I'm a doctor of biomedical engineering, which gives me a unique perspective to talk about all kinds of things, human physiology related, medicine related, nutrition related, and today I'm going to talk about the fastest path to extreme muscle growth. There's a couple things we got to understand before we get into this. The only way you can communicate with your central nervous system, the only way you can give your body a message to change something is environment. You put the body in a harsh environment and force certain tissues to go to fatigue or fail as it is. As in, they cannot continue what you are attempting to put them through. So this is true of bone, this is true of muscle, this is true of the skin on your hand where you build a callus. So there are certain tissues that have, these are called adaptive responses. So you have to create a stressful environment for the musculature, very specifically, so that it determines that it needs to go through all the different types of growth that I discussed in the How Muscles Grow video from a few weeks back. Now, the greatest way to accomplish this is through variable resistance. And I want you to watch this video. So here we have me performing a chest press movement. Now you can see as I'm pushing away from myself, I'm using the Paraforce 2 bands at peak. As I'm extending my arm, it's right around 400 pounds. And so here I am at 6 repetitions. Now we're counting the number of times. Now keep in mind, this is the first set. We're counting the number of times that I go to momentary muscular failure. So now you'll notice the first point of failure is almost a full extension. Then I shorten, because I can't get to full extension, I have to do a shorter range of motion. So as I continue to go to failure each time, you can see that in that process, I go to momentary muscular failure 6 different times in that one set with a fresh muscle that's full of glycogen. Because really what you want is the greatest amount of stress with a fresh muscle that's at its maximum capacity. Because just doing set after set when you don't have a lot of glycogen in the musculature, that's called junk volume. Like, yeah, it's exercise, but you're not going to get much out of it because you're not capable of taking that tissue to fatigue because the fuels that are supposed to be there, the glycogen, the ATP, the creatine phosphate, the 3 fuel systems that are within the muscle are all depleted already. So you're just not going to get a great performance. And by instead using variable resistance to move all of that work up front, you get a much more powerful stimulus. And the body will respond probably like you wouldn't believe. Way beyond what you would see with regular weight training. That's what the studies demonstrate. And if you have any questions, please ask them in the discussion section. And if you want to argue with any of the research, please cite other research.
If this video helped you, I want you to subscribe and follow. I'm going to put out videos on a regular basis. I think they're going to help a whole lot of people, especially if you're one of those people that doesn't just instantly grow from lifting regular weights. We've got the answer for you.